Hey everyone, what's up? This is Simon from Galaxies.dev and welcome to a very special app review, because today is the very first React Native app review. That means we're gonna look at 3 applications that you submitted. First application will be a diet application with massive big ratings. Second application will be a basement sports app, and the third application will be a manual labor application. All of these applications look really cool on the outside, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna find some cool little improvements that could make those apps even better. You can find the links to those apps below the video, and of course also the link to Galaxies.dev. So if you also want to build better React Native apps, go check out Galaxies.dev and our pro courses to become a stellar React Native developer. Alright, first step of the day is called Diet Doctor, submitted by Martin. It is using Firebase, it is using a bare React Native, TypeScript, Apollo, GraphQL and a custom backend server. So let's check out what they've built, because this app has really tons of ratings. So here's the app on my device. We got a nice green introduction and I like it. Yeah, that's how you do a splash screen. That screen looks really delicious. I can't scroll it, and as you know, I really don't like to scroll. That drop down does not feel really great, to be honest, but I will give it because the rest of the screen with a gradient is actually pretty cool. So I'm gonna skip this for now. I won't allow notifications because I really don't know why I need them yet. Let's see. Oh, nice. There's a lot going on here. So what do we got? We do have a header that fades out. So right here, you're gonna notice if I scroll up, it fades out this header component. Additionally, this part here becomes somewhat sticky. So at this position, it's sticky, and the rest of our content scrolls behind it. So I really like these kind of micro UI animations or effects that really make this view great. It could just be like everything could fade out or everything could stay in, but this just makes it feel so much more dynamic. And of course, the whole view we got in here is designed really great with this timeline view and the cards and the nice shadows below those cards. I really like the UI and how they play with different opacities, different shadows, or actually the same shadows. Let's see if I get into one thing. So this is what I expected. I was actually hoping that I would see a shared element transition. At least we got a parallax header, so that's definitely what I like. I don't know, this here kinda destroys the view and I don't really like it up here, but I mean, it's interesting. Oh, nice, and on scroll it fades out. Yeah, of course, so this app really has it all included. I really like that. Besides that, we got a view, we got this sticky bar down here that also kinda, I don't know, I don't feel like it follows the theme and the UI of this app. So all of the things you see here, that kind of looks like it's taken from a website. I don't know why, I just get that feeling. And this part does somehow look completely different. It kind of looks out of place and not like it belongs to this. So I don't know why, but I assume this is probably, when I click here, that's probably opening some sort of web view, but then we have that native view, so that actually can't be the case. If I click here, it also opens a nice modal. That could actually also be like a bottom sheet, I assume. And yeah, when I try to bookmark it, it shows me that I should go pro. So I really like, in general, the setup of this application. We also got another tab, Eat. So I assume this is also a nicely done header. Actually, we're using a parallax here as the header. So you can see this part here scrolls out faster than the background. So this is basically set as the background, which moves up slowly, and this moves up a bit faster. That's always called parallax, no matter if this part is now a header or just an image. Anyway, I like it as well. Great setup of this page. If I go into something here, I guess I'm not allowed to use anything, and this just brings me to those delicious meals. Okay, let's see if there's anything going on with the search. Yeah, there's always something going on with the search, right? So when I go to the search page, I can filter. This gives me, Well, it's cool to have so many filters, but you know, less is sometimes more. This is just too much for me. I don't know if people really need this. This is the paradox of choice. If I see so many filters, I'm just going with no filters at all. This is nice that this is like a side scroll will compose, so I can scroll here left and right, and it will bring in the meal plans or delicious chicken. So if I go into the chicken, I assume I'm back into that page which we've seen before with a parallax, which works really flawless. This also brings up a nice card. So if I click that 3 dots button, it opens up another modal. Really great use of the different components. So we have a tab bar, which is, by the way, currently not visible. So on details page, when you don't really need this, just hide that tab bar and you get more space for your users on that page. We've seen a modal with like a little opacity over the background, and we've seen that card modal. Then we finally have that track page, okay, which is for starting my free trial. And now there's something interesting. So across this app, I was able to use swipe to go back. And if I use swipe to go back, see what's happening here. I go back here. So I find this usually to be not great. So you don't want, once you're in like an inside area of your app, you don't want your users to go back to the login. I mean, in this case, I'm not yet logged in, so I can kind of see a point in getting there, like getting back to it fast. But usually this is like an anti-pattern because you somehow messed up your navigation. Let's see, the calendar component also works cool. Again, this could just be toggled immediately, but they used an animation and it just makes that view feel so much better. Alright, this Diet Doctor app definitely deserves all the 4.4K ratings with a 4.8 star rating. I haven't even seen the actual content of what this Diet Doctor application does, but the UI and the application alone deserves those stars. So go check it out. I don't know if this is just made for Sweden. I was initially brought to the App Store in Sweden. By the way, this also works on iPad, and you also installed this as the desktop version on my Mac, so that worked as well. Really great implementation. I don't know if Manning alone did this or if he did it with a team, but kudos, a great application. Go check it out. All right, second app of the day is called Basement Sports, and I saw this as a reply to one of Ivan's tweets. It seems to be a social network mixed reality scorekeeper. I actually don't know what this means. Let's give it a try. So we got this login. I don't know why I can click this up here, so that feels really strange. I can play as a rookie, go pro, free, or be an all-star. I have no idea what I want to do. I think I'm a rookie. So I really like the background here, and I also like the different colors, like the gray with this red, blue, and yellow. That works really well, to be honest. So I will just, as always, continue and don't read anything. So this is my nickname, date of birth, choose your basement sports. Definitely would like to go, can I go football? Choose your basement speeds. Apparently I can't, so I will stick to those 3. I don't know why. Please give your date of birth. Okay, that's a fair question. Also, it seems when I click here on this box, I can get this pop-up, and then I gotta search up here. It feels really strange. I don't know why. Like pop-ups and lists, they always feel so, I don't know, so I don't even have words for that. So city is Münster. Do you actually know Münster? Münster. No, you don't. Not Altenmünster, just Münster. And not Munster. I will want to use Münster. I don't know. Alright, choose your avatar. I will go with that. I really like so far the UI of that application and how it's made up. Agree. Oh, that was a nice. Look at that circle, how it fills when I click it. It's the small things. It's really the small things. So I do have a username. Welcome, Aigume, whatever, that's my name. I can still go back with a swipe, by the way. That feels off. I shouldn't be able to do that after I got here. Let's hit done. Would like to access the camera. I would like to live stream. Yeah, why not? Let's go. Would allow the microphone, and then we're in the inside area. So far, I really like the UI of this application. It has its accents, like here, where we got the avatar and we got this yellow. It looks like I do have a side menu, so if I go up here, I can toggle in that side menu. Those buttons, this is not what you want to do on iOS or Android. This here is definitely too small. This is okay on the web, but I feel that this is certainly not the height that buttons and touchable areas on iOS should have. So even if you're using a touchable opacity or whatever it might be, most likely it's a touchable opacity here, that like, I don't know, 36 pixels here, you definitely want to have at least 44, and usually I add some more for padding, so this to me is definitely too small. Anyway, I still like the background. It's cool that you actually got 6 icons in the tab bar. That's usually too much, and to be honest, I don't know if you really want to do that. Like, do you really have 6 super important screens? Oh, I really like those icons up here. It's so cool. I have no idea what's going on in this application, but the game aspects are really strong in this one. Okay, we can create a team. There are different other players. We got bases. I don't know why some screens, as you've seen, like going there or going here, yeah, now we got them cached, I assume. But on some screens, I see it like the white screen before it actually renders. That's actually kind of ugly, so I wonder if there's a better way to handle that. And then, yeah, exactly, just as we've seen in there. Also, I don't know, yeah, if I need this in a scroll view, if there's nothing included. If I create a base, I get to a new screen, I can usually go back. I don't know why I'm still not allowed to do anything related to football, but anyway, that's not a problem. Let's try to start something. I will just try and click. I want to start a single game. And I don't know, can I just play this game? I want to be the home team. The home team is this here, this bear. Add player, choose the avatar. No, what is going on? I'm getting, oh, this looks like Thrawn from Star Wars, right? You added that blue character. I like that. Choose that, can I not use that? Oh, that needs a name. So that's the Thrawn here. Okay, Thrawn plays with me. And then I'm done. Please enter a team name. Okay. So many information in this app. Like this is the Empire team, of course. Okay, please select one player. Yeah, Thrawn is in there. Thrawn is wearing a jersey. I don't know where these notifications come up from, but they're actually quite okay. Can I finally start this? Select home and away. Okay, so I hope I do have a home team and an away team, and I'm allowed to start a game. Okay. Here we go. Now I have to play in landscape mode. This is interesting. It immediately flipped to this. There's some kit coins. I don't want to purchase kit coins. I just want to start. And how can I? The rebel scored. Yeah, here we go. So I'm not entirely sure because, of course, I did not read any of the information up front. I assume that I can track some kind of game with this application. So it's not about playing in here. It's more about tracking like your local teams, your basement, whatever. It's about tracking, and I have no idea how I can actually leave that screen now. Anyway, that screen is interesting. I kind of like that I can swipe this. We got the time and we got interesting controls. So the setup of this screen, no matter what you can do, is definitely interesting. With this bottom bar that you can like get in here, can't really swipe in there, but you got like the controls in here. So yeah, this is certainly an interesting concept. Alright, I think I found a way out of the game, so I'm now back in the main menu. And that also brings us to the end of this review, because I think I've seen enough of this app. I really like the color theme of that application. It has tons of functionality, and as I read, this is not for playing on the device. It is meant for scorekeeper for real life play. So you gotta play something at home, I guess. You have your team, then you can stream your stuff with this application. You can create teams and just play against others virtually by specifying your store. So I really like the UI, the setup, the colors going on in this application, also like the whole icon stuff that we can see everywhere here. I don't like the menu setup. That's definitely something to work on. Also, I assume, is there any kind of drop down if I click up here? Nah, not really. So this side menu does definitely not feel great in the application. Besides that, it's a cool thing. So if you're into this kind of basement sports, I recommend you check out Basement Sports, also available on the Play Store. Third app of the day is called Hey Boss, an app to document manual labor, and the stack is Expo Router, Shopify Restyle, React Native for Web, Firebase, Firestore Storage, Cloud Function, Authentication, Analytics, TypeScript, Expo Camera, AV, Media Library, and React Native Voice. So there is a lot to discover. Although this looks like a free and small application, I really like to look at these apps. So here we go. I'm with the Sauron Eye. That was a nice little animation of that list or whatever it might have been. Then whole view, I don't know. We got like rounded stuff up here. I don't really like that white border up there. Then we got these fixed buttons down here. I don't know why I don't like that view. Maybe it's just too much blue across that screen. Maybe that's it. I just don't know. But I like that animation, so I'm fine with that. Let's try and sign up. And by the way, I kind of like that you want to show your cool icon up here, but this is probably a bit too much space covered on that view. I don't know, that could be like this height, and then we got all the other stuff in the view. I don't know, just a recommendation. All right, so we are signing up, signing in, and I'm on that view. So this is kind of the perfect view I would recommend everyone who's getting started with React Native to build. Just like having something with a sidebar, having a floating action button, having some custom stuff up here in the tab bar and something like in the view. That's like the perfect starting point. Notifications clicking won't work. Side menu brings in this view. I don't know, I kind of usually like the overlay style of the menu more, where it's like above the content and not just pushing out the view. Also, this feels kind of strange to have a big button and then have a small button and then have like super tiny terms of service and privacy policy down there. And also this could deserve a bit more love, but let's not be too critical. Let's try and add something. I can now create a new project. I'm gonna give that a name. This is the Galaxies project. What is this project about? Learning React Native. All right, I'm gonna create that project. Here we go, I got it. As we've seen before, I assume this is now using Firebase in the background for something, and we can get into that project, I hope, although it doesn't look like I can. So here we go, share your project, make your project public. Yeah, why not? I can copy the link to the clipboard, so that would be kind of interesting to see if we actually get like a representation. Oh, that's cool. I really like when stuff like that is implemented in applications. So I could now invite people to my project or to my mission. But what is this actually about? Like, what can I do with the project? So here's Galaxies. Okay, I'm confused now. We do have Galaxies up here, and then I have 0 entries. Okay, so here is the actual working view, I assume. First of all, first impression of that view, too much, way too much going on. We got buttons up here, we got buttons here, we got focus here, we got something that says look here, and then I got 3 buttons here, and down here, it's just too much. Like, these are too many areas. I'm first time in this view and I'm completely overwhelmed by what's going on. Maybe hide that part, I don't know, this could probably be automatically toggled, and then have it like this, and maybe even hide that bottom part to really have like a focus. Anyway, I'm going to grant permission, which is now probably using the AV camera, I don't know. So I'm going to take a photo. Oh cool, it's like putting the photos down here. I like that. I really like that. I kind of more like that in terms of a content creator. This is like a cool thing to actually do. And having that overlay above the camera is also cool. I can also switch. So it's me. Take a photo. And then we can switch back. I can do whatever I want, or can do video. But okay, looks like this button will finally allow me to upload the images or save to project. So this is really cool. That was a really nice view. Besides the initial impression of that view, I kind of like this. Now I get into this, yeah, I can easily watch this. Also, I assume that now within this project, I feel like I should see this inside. Do I have to like report, lock, or do anything? I don't know what's going on now. I submitted something. Our team will check. Oh, please don't check this, team. This was just a test. You don't have to check anything. Trust me. I just wanted to try your application. Please, Hey Boss app, you don't have to check this. But anyway, let's check out the last views. We also have an account page. Yeah, that page. Okay, starting here, please, for the sake of my life, center this. Justify content center, align item center. It's not that hard. This here, this bluish background, and then this dark, I don't know, whatever bar, and then it also has like a tiny shadow. No, just no. So during scroll, this happened. Can you see this bar here? I don't know. It's like my scroll bar is here. So while the scroll bar should be somewhere here, maybe that view is too small. I don't know exactly what happened. Maybe that's also the reason why this is misplaced. I don't know. But I don't want to upload anything right now. My profile looks like this. This is actually cool. And on home, I do have my project. So I guess I could, create a new project. And then within that project, I could track my work, my entries, bookmarks, or whatever this is actually about that I just did. So I definitely see the value in this application. You can have like different clients, and then you could share a link with the clients, and you can document the manual labor that you did for them. I don't know, some kind of repair in their home or whatever it might be. So I think the idea of this Hey Boss application is actually pretty cool. Maybe it's a bit hard to like reach the right people to use this, but if you're in that area or know somebody who could use it, tell them about the Hey Boss application, because besides the few issues and a lot of blue in this application, the general functionality and how the app works is actually pretty cool. So go check it out, heyboss.app. Actually not heyboss.app, just check out Hey Boss app and you're gonna find it. Alright, and that's it for the first app review with React Native applications. I think those apps were all really interesting. First application had these amazing header effects, scroll effects, parallax effects, and of course deserves that rating. So we can all learn a lot from the Diet Doctor application, a really great app. The Basement Sports application had a really cool UI, I must admit. It looked really great. Besides that menu, we had a little flaw with the menu height, but besides that, the colors in that application were really like a game, and I felt really good, although I did not completely get what this app was about. Also, that forced landscape mode was really interesting, and I think there is an interesting concept behind that app. I just think it might be hard to market it to the right people. And the third application was somewhat more on a basic level, but it gave a really great functionality. And you see how fast you can piece things together with Firebase, including a shareable link that you can send to like your client. You can document stuff, you can add videos, images, all of these things really easy in a structured way. There were probably some design issues with like these huge blue areas or different heights that could be fixed and improved, but from the functionality point of view, that application was also really good. So, have you created any React Native application and would like to be part of this? Leave a comment below with a link to App Store or the Play Store, and I'm gonna check it out in the next episode of React Native App Review. If you're not yet subscribed, go do it right now, and of course check out galaxies.dev for more epic React Native courses. And I will catch you in the next tutorial. As always, happy coding, Simon.